Konna qegħdin ngħidu u għedtilkom anka fil-bidu, il-bieraħ talk interessanti minn Sir John Bonnet fejn talk interessanti fil-Korintia St. George, fil-Hotel Korintia, u in-nies jiena ma lħaqtix dan għaliex qabel kell impenji oħra. U d-dispjaċini ma lħaqtix għaliex in-nies huma ħarġin bdew ikellmuni u jgħiduli x'tok kellna l-lejla ta' Alfred Difesa, tok interessanti dwar l-ilma, qed mela x'intqal jien. U bdejt nippikja biċċa minn hawn u biċċa minn hemm u bdejt nieħu ftit x'intqal. Imma dalgħodu John flimkien ma' Alfred Difesa se jkellmuna xi ftit anki dwar dak li ntqal il-bieraħ u l-potenzjal u l-poter u l-kobor tal-ilma. Fil-fatt jiena qatt attent dalgħodu ma milx kafe magħkom preparajt l-ilma ħalli nibqgħu sinonimu anke ma' suġġett. Lodwa tajba, good morning John.
Good morning.
Lodwa tajba Alfred inħalli fidejk biex tiftaħ inti.
L-semmija.
L-telespettaturi.
L-telespettaturi.
Għaxin tibdori fuq ir-radju.
Mela ngħidilkom lodwa tajba u xorta nixtieq alla volja ħan nitkellmu fuq l-ilma, nixtieq li nifqu ftit, ma importax għalik.
Għaxxejn.
So we're going to do an exercise, John, in Maltese.
Okay.
Good. And both feet on the ground.
Yes.
Sawa.
Mela jiena nissuġġerilkom li titilqu kollox minn idejkom u issibu siġġu toqgħodu bil-qiegħda. U tissimgħu. U nibdew billi tala għajnejk. Ħadd intaqa' miegħek, ħadd intaqa' ma' xi ħadd speċjali li huwa int. U kun konxju tal-kwiet. Kun konxju tal-fiżiku tiegħek li int qed tgħix ġo fih, dal-ġisem li qed tgħix ġo fih. Kun konxju tal-ħwejjeġ li għandek fuqek. Kun konxju tat-toqol tal-fiżiku tiegħek fuq is-siġġu. Kun konxju tan-nifs. Issa ħalli l-għajnejn jinfetħu u iftaħ għajnejk u waqqaf il-kummentarju. So your eyes are open now. U ħares lej l-ispazju. U wibqa mal-ħars. U ħares minna ma tikkummenta. Ħares lej il-form. U ħares lej il-kuluri. U lej l-ispazju bejn il-form. Issa waqt li l-għajnejn qed iħarsu, isma' iftaħ l-enerġija għas-smieħ u isma'. Isma' l-ħsejjes tal-bogħod u l-ħsejjes tal-viċin. U ibqa' mas-smieħ. Isma' l-kwiet. Issa kun konxju tat-toma. Kun konxju tal-xam. U kun konxju tal-ħass. Nirringrazzjakom. Issa, illum ħanitkellmu fuq l-ilma. L-ilma, jekk tosservaw huwa jirreferi isu għall-imħabba, l-ilma jaqqat. Because biex tagħmel ħobs, għak għandek l-ilma. U mbagħad tagħmel taqqat. Anke tħares li d-dinja kif inhi, l-ilma jaqqat il-postijiet, qed tifhem? Allora ħanitkellmu fuq l-ilma u issa ħanaqleb għall-Ingliż. And with me there is a special friend from England.
Sorry Alfred, għana ngħidu l-dawk li forsi mhux ħajifmu konverzazzjoni, għana ħanispjegaw dak li qed jintqal.
Malti. And with me there is a friend who he is supposed to be English, but he lived in Kenya for 40 years.
In Kenya.
And I will leave it to him to explain about himself and then maybe we'll ask him some questions. Imma illum ħanitkellmu fuq l-ilma. Is-saħħa l għandu l-ilma. Aħna 75 to 80% ilma. Mela kemm importanti li nixorbu l-ilma u nixorbu the right water. So we're going to ask John some questions. But first, I would like John to introduce himself. Who is John?
Well, thank you very much, Alfred. And thank you very much for this invitation to be with you this morning. My name is John Bonnet, and as Alfred said, I spent 40 years growing up in Africa, growing up in paradise and now live happily married with my wife and my family in the UK. I met Alfred some 6 years ago and we've developed certain business relationships very successfully since then. But my interest in water and specifically at this point in time stems from my activities in Africa. In the 40 years there, extremely good climate, overindulged in too much sunshine and ended up with skin cancer. Now I'm 67 years old and that skin cancer is starting to tell on me, and in the last few months I've had several operations to remove the carcinogenous lesions. Going back to the quality and the elements of water, when I was in Africa, I was involved in the water industry in putting in water and sewage treatment plants in places like Kenya, Tanzania, Pakistan. So I've got a good background from an engineering point of view in putting in the treatment plants and works for creating good quality water that we all know is so essential for our health. And then now looking at the medical side of water, I've learned a lot more about how important the right type of water is for the body.
Yes, I would like to comment. Ħan nispjegalkom bil-Malti, John qed jgħidilna li għex 40 sena l-Afrika għalih kienet il-ġenna, kien engineer, jaf ħafna fuq l-ilma, ħadem fuq l-ilma f'ħafna pajjiżi, inkluż il-Pakistan, Mauritius, I don't know the rest, but I forgot the
Plenty of countries.
f'ħafna pajjiżi, u issa jinsab l-Ingilterra, għandu familja, u għandu 67, u minħabba li kellu ħafna xemx, għandu skin cancer, u issa l-skin cancer isu qed joħroġ. Imma qed isib kif jitwitjaħ bl-ilma. So, and now we are curious to know what are you doing about this water? What type of water? How do you get to it?
Okay, let's go back to the grassroots of water and how important it is for the body. Our body is made up of 70 to 75% of water, and our brain is made up of 85% of the water. Now, as we know, the brain supplies all the nerves with the signals to make our body work correctly. Now, our brain is only 1/50th of our body weight, but it uses 1/20th of the total blood supply of the body. So whilst the brain is small, it is using a large amount of the blood.
So if I may stop you here, because I don't think I will be able to be so technical in translating this in Maltese. Imma u qed jgħid li l-ġisem tagħna għandu 75% huwa ilma kif għadt jiena l-ewwel, imma qed jgħid li il-brain tagħna, il-moħħ tagħna x'hekk bil-moħħ. Il-moħħ tagħna għandu 85% water, mhux 75%, u mill-moħħ jinfluenza ħafna l-orgin tal-ġisem kollha.
Ġifieri l-ilma li jkun ġo fih mhux vera. Jaffettwa dak li wieħed jaħseb.
Jaffettwa ħafna, dak li wieħed jaħseb, jaffettwa ħafna anke ċertu brain, ċertu damage, ċertu dehydration. Issa ħanħallih jitkellem fit-tul imma just listen. Isimgħu.
Spjegaw aktar tard
Forsi minn ċempel u saqsi jista' jċempel.
Jiena qed ġejt konxu ta' dan u ħan ixrob ta' silma għaliex l-ilma jagħmel damage ġejtu vera.
So you can carry on, John. The people are asking me to tell you to speak slowly, not to go fast.
Okay, I shall slow down, sir, especially for you.
Thank you.
The reason I speak fast is because I'm very excited about not only the water, but what I have learnt as to how we can improve the quality of people's lives by making them aware of the different values of not only the different waters, but all the other components and drinks that they take in their normal daily lives, thinking that they're actually rehydrating themselves, when in fact a lot of them are dehydrating themselves. So if we continue from the brain down, the brain provides all the signals to all the other nerves, muscles, membranes, cells, etc. within the body. So the brain has got to function correctly first. If you've got a clear brain, well-balanced, nutritionally, with the correct type of water, slightly alkaline, because the body needs an alkaline value of approximately 7.3. And for the people who are not aware of alkaline and acid, 7 is the neutral balance position, and anything below 7 is acid, and everything above 7 is alkali.
So, hawnhekk John qed jitkellem fuq li l-bniedem għandu l-H2 u hemm l-alkaline. U qed jgħid l-importanza li wieħed ikollu l-alkaline fis-sistema tiegħu għax l-alkaline hemm ħafna health benefits. U hawnhekk għalhekk qed ngħidilkom jiġifieri tista' tkun teknika di, jiġifieri u għaw apparati fejn jistgħu idawru l-ilma tal-vit u ġibu alkaline. U fuq hekk kien il-meeting kif tista' inti issib apparat u dal-apparat kif jista' l-ilma tal-vit għax hu qed jgħid li ħafna ilma milli qed nużaw kuljum m'għandux dal-alkaline imma għandu livell baxx, pH baxx, li jibqa' acidiku. Allura
Speċjalment l-ilma tal-vit.
l-ilma tal-vit imma anke l-ilma tal-fliexken hemm ħafna H2 fih. Ġifieri ma se nsemmu ġifieri x'inhi u x'inhi għax mhux ħaġa, imma wieħed jista' jara because hekk xagħat jidħol fil-website tiegħi hemm xi ħaġa jgħidulha change your water, change your life. U hemmhekk hemm spjegazzjoni fuqha wkoll hemm demonstration li hija interessanti. So John, I just told them about the pH and the acidity and the alkaline, and I told them as well about that in my website there is something which explains, but we cannot explain here about which water or not. We have to speak in general, yes.
Okay. Is it possible to put up that chart on the screen? So
Tolbu direzzjoni tpoġġi dik chart
it's nice and
eżattament
clear.
biex John ikompli jispjega eżattament dak li jridu iwasslu illum. Fil-fatt jidher li eżattament.
That's the one. That explains everything for even people who do not recognize the difference between acid and alkali. Everything on the left of the hand side of the green is acid and creates and promotes sickness. Alkaline promotes health. So what we're looking at in the subject of water is what is the best water to improve our health.
Jiġifieri John qed jgħid hawnhekk li jekk tħares leha parti dak li wasid hemmhekk jista' jgħix il-mart ġo fih. U ġifieri hemm ħafna mart f'dak il-bniedem ikollu l-mart għax ikun hemm l-aċtu. Imma min ikollu s-sistema jaqliba alkaline li jista' jaqliba b'ħafna metodi, imma waħda minnhom l-ilma, hemmhekk għandu ċans li jiġi bilanċjat il-ġisem u l-mart ma jkunx hemm.
Fil-fatt jekk naraw in-naħa l-oħra taċ-chart hemm ukoll l-alkaline, hawnhekk qegħdin naraw in-naħa tal-acidu ġvera fin-nofsija neutral l-aħdar Alfred John, però in-naħa l-oħra hemm l-alkaline hawnhekk eżattament.
Yes.
U fuq din rridu niffukaw aħna fuq l-alkaline fil-fatt.
So you can, I just told them about what you said about the acid and the alkaline, and that in the acid there is disease. Disease lives, and in the alkaline, disease doesn't like it, so it doesn't live. So can you carry on from there?
Okay. Again, I'd like to go back to the brain because